Good morning, 7:30 in the morning, and I'll just let you know where we are. We are currently just around here in Te Araroa, and I'm going to make my way down this coastline this morning, all the way to East Cape, which is the easternmost point of New Zealand, and got a lighthouse on it, so we're going to go have a look at that. I've been there before, about 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago, whatever it was. Anyway, and then after that, we're going to come back, and then we're going to follow the coastline as much as we can down to Te Kikititi, whatever the hell that's called, I don't know, down to Rotoria, and then down to there, and then down to there, and then down to there, somewhere down here, and I don't know. Anyway, we'll follow it. Maybe end up at Taloga Bay. That's the plan. That's roughly how the North Island looks there. So we're kind of up here, and we're going to make our way down to here. Fun, fun, fun. Well, here's something entertaining for you. The people that I'm following in the camper van are a lovely Dutch couple who pretty much lived in New Zealand most of their lives, and we're going off to do the Lighthouse together from the Manuka honey place that I was just at. So we were having a good old yarn, and they've decided to go back and do the Lighthouse. So I'll go with them, and because they can't take the camper van all the way up, they'll park it up, hop in the back of my truck, and away we go. Adventure time. Woohoo! Driving part's easy, that's sitting on my ass, you know, it's fine. This is all I've been doing for the last sort of 10-15 years at work.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, with a job like that?
That's become the problem, because I was very fit and active when I was younger.
Yeah.
And
it's so easy. Well, suddenly. Oh, we're going home in the 50s. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't need to see that. Yeah, 800. 150. Holy crap. Actually made it. Well, that was a pretty cool trip. I met a couple, and they had a big RV and they didn't want to take it up, so they took they took, I'm tired. They hopped in the truck and we drove up to the Lighthouse and everything, and very cool. They're from Wellington. I'm just looking at his business card, and he's a professor at Massey University. Well, how fancy is that? Such a cool couple, so the sweetest people. So we drove all the way up to the Lighthouse and walked all the way up, as you saw, and then came all the way back. My legs are absolutely killing me. They've moved on, and I'm going to move on to my next destination. But look at this. Look at that view. That is pretty spectacular. So we are, no, you can't really see it very well there, at Te Araroa, and gonna see about going from here. So I don't know how well you can see it, but the little truck is there, and that's the peninsula right there where the lighthouse is. Because New Zealand is like this, that makes it the easternmost point of New Zealand. So yep, did the lighthouse up there, and now I'm gonna hop on to State Highway 35 and follow it through to the next little town, which is Rangitukai. No, I probably pronounced that wrong, I do apologise. That's the next stop, and then we're going to keep following it down to Wakawatiri, keep following that road until we eventually get to Taloga Bay, which is Pui Springs, Tukumoto Bay. Eventually we'll get, oh anyway, you get the idea. So look at that, east coast of New Zealand. Yeah. Anyway, on with the drive. You could hear the noise it's making crossing this bridge. Holy crap. I mean, I have to think that it's possible because it's open and it's got speed reduction signs, but holy crap. Oh yeah, we made it to the other side. Where does it go from here? have to sign in. Wait a second. So I've arrived at the car park, and it's a 4.5 hour walk. I don't think I'll be doing that, but we can have a look around. You can see we are there, and that's the walk to the mount. So it's walking all the way along here, and it's approximately 2 kilometers. So that's pretty cool. I assume that is that over there. There's also a big waka here, which is a boat. That's very cool. And a lot of poo on the ground. But we'll go around this side and I'll show you the spectacular scenery from around here. This is part of what I love about this country, is you can drive 20 kilometers and be in the middle of magical places. Look at this. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Mostly dry riverbed. It's a bit sad. And this is the waka from the inside. Cool. Yeah. That's the road we came up, and across that bridge all the way back down that way. But it was only about 20 kilometers. It's not too bad, so yeah, I'll go drive that and head back. Amazing around here. So this is Sacred Maori land, which is cool. Maori, I mean, sorry, no disrespect intended. And they've granted permission for people to tramp to the mountain. The mountain's a sacred mountain, which is very kind of them. So it's good to be very respectful of the land and the people who originated from here. I wish more countries would do that. And I know that New Zealand can definitely improve, but I think we're doing okay. That's the waka. Yeah. Right. Fun times. Well, this is how life rolls in rural New Zealand. There's a freaking cow on the road. Is it gonna move? Yeah. It's moved. Jolly good. Thanks, cow. Well, I've just come across the bridge in front of us and spotted this old building down here. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to go here, but gate's open. And I'm like, well, you know, gate's open. Let's go have a look at this old building. I can hear kids probably swimming. Oh, look at this. Look at this whole thing. I think this deserves some exploring. But we'll walk it. I'll just park the car. People swimming. Look at this old thing. Guts. Wow. This is cool. Sort of place I like to do photo shoots. Shame I don't have any models. Silos of some sort. I wonder what it was for back in the day. Let's go down this way, have a look. Got mobile coverage. Yeah. Look at this old thing. Broken glass everywhere. Wow. Kids down there somewhere swimming in the river. Alright. Must carry. Now, just stopped off at a place called Pui Springs. See? Pui Springs. But they're closed. It's up for sale. It's a cool looking building. Kind of Western style. Yeah. Guess they do post office as well. Isn't that a cool building though? There's not a lot going on at old Pui Springs anymore. But you can call Greg Robertson if you want to buy it. And what I did find amusing is what's down here. If we look down the side of this building, it's a little house or a shop, something like that, and KFC's Kai Fakostis hard case and some public toilets. Yeah, small town New Zealand. I bet at one stage this was probably booming, but nowadays not so much. Anyway, that's Pui Springs. Gonna carry on that way to, I don't know, the next destination. It's pretty here though, really quiet. Alrighty folks, we are here at Taloga Bay, which is just down here where the little car is. Our ultimate plan is to get up to there, which is Taloga Bay, which is about 40-45 kilometers. But this little town, believe me, there's not much here. Just beach, which is kind of nice, and a couple of old buildings. Let's get out and have a look at those old buildings. I do get the feeling that this place has been abandoned by the Gisborne Council. This old building, 1929, which is all closed up though. So the classic tiles on the front, and ooh, we can look in. this, a bit of a couch. And this is interesting because years ago I worked for a company and we looked after the BNZ Bank. So this building here is kind of interesting because it is the Bank of New South Wales. Sorry, I'm just going to make sure I'm not walking into traffic. That old building, Bank of New South Wales. Established in 1817. Don't know if that's when it was built here, but look, you get check accounts. Hey, and that's in a bit of a state. This little green thing going on here. Down the back it's chained off. There's an old car there as well. It's been just kind of dumped. I'm a bit curious though, it is chained off. And then this building next to it, which I remember from when I was here about 6-7 years ago. These three buildings were boarded up then and they're still boarded up now. This one now says Building Act 2004, warning, dangerous building, do not approach this building. Okay, we'll keep going. Let's see. I won't go up to it though, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. There's another building on the corner there. This one I remember was going, and it was Glassworks or something like that. That one just there. But this one here sure has taken a beating in its time. Let's just go for a walk down the side. It's definitely been condemned, that's for sure. It's got an old school building. I wonder how old it is. And that's the back of it. Very cool. Now, let's have a look on the inside. Wow. Trippy. The ocean's amazing today. It's been absolutely amazing weather. I don't want to jinx it or anything. Well, it's pretty cool. But we're going to be carrying on down that way to get to Taloga Bay. Oh, what's here? Can we peek through the door? Kinda. Yeah, there's nowhere we can actually look in the windows, which would be kind of fun. Sorry about the wind, by the way. Oh no, we can kind of look here. Oh wow, look at that. It literally is falling apart inside there. Dude, that is so cool. It's just collapsing. Wow. Yeah, that's it. We can't really peek in otherwise. Well, that's the end of that tour. I'm gonna find somewhere to park and have a little bit of lunch because I'm a little bit peckish. And that is the end of Tokomaru Bay. 3 old buildings and that road. And you know what? Because I was here about 6 or 7 years ago, I wonder in 6 or 7 years again what will still be here. Just as a quick side note, I just had these tyres put onto the truck about a week ago there. Got sunlight coming in. Mickey Thompson Baja ATZ P3s. So I've had them on for about a week now, I guess, and they have been absolutely amazing. They're just a fraction above stock, so 265 75 16. I generally run 265 70 16, but 75 just to give me just a tiny little bit more height and tread, and it's worked out perfectly. They've been amazing. I do have to take their sideboards off though, they're disgusting. But, it's on the list of things to do. that's about enough of Cook's Landing. I'm going to go to somewhere out there, Taloga Bay. Gotta drive that beastie back. All the way up there again. That's pretty. Well, made it to Tolaga Bay. It is dead quiet. It's Waitangi Day, Monday today. It's about 6 PM. I think everyone's gone home. Holiday's over. Right. Let's go find Captain Picard's favourite thing. It's fucking windy. So this is Tolaga Bay. It starts there and it ends out in the middle of butterfront nowhere out there. It's about, I think they said it's 600 metres long or something. Let's give a look. I like this. Don't go past this sign. Yeah. Alright. Windy, in case you hadn't noticed. Big old cliff. So Captain Cook landed in here in 1769 or something. I have it on my phone, hang on. Oh, there you go, you got a quick ground view. So let's have a little look. It says Captain Cook first landed here. Hey, I was right. The 24th and 30th of October 1769. So 1769. So you know he was here. New Zealanders at least that old. The first sheep were here in 1863. This bridge, let's see, was built in 1875. So yeah. And I'm really not going to walk all the way out there. It's 600 frickin' metres. And I'm tired. Especially after the Lighthouse today. And I've done this bridge many times. But anyway, yeah, I'll post a thing with some stuff on it. Or you can look it up. Taloga Bay Wharf. Come back this way. Now I'm going to go find somewhere to camp for the night. Yeah, I know, you thought it was going to be more exciting. Oh, it's just about 8 o'clock and I'm staying at a caravan park in Tolaga Bay. This is the caravan park. It's an old area. The wharf is just over there. And that's me parked up. I'll just be here for tonight and then I'm taking off tomorrow. And something I've been working on with the truck. Got the drawers and everything. I've got a lot of stuff kitted out. So all of the four-wheel drive and recovery gears in there. And just general stuff. Got my work laptop with me in case anything needs to be done. But I bought this, which is a caravan power to standard power converter with an RCD, and I'm thinking about equipping 240 into the back of this thing with the solar panels, because there's a lot of room in here. I don't know if you can actually see it very well, but there's a sunroof in the front, and then behind that the whole roof is raised where there's nothing. And I was thinking of maybe taking this out and redoing it, padding it, and stuff like that. But I don't know, well, all my camping gear in here, sleeping bag, all the usual stuff. But yeah, because campsites are cheap to stay at, cheaper than a hotel. So if you think about, on average, about $15 for a non-powered site, which is where I'm at the moment. That's a powered site just there, and that's about $30 to $40 a night. And a hotel room is $120. There you go. Food for thought.